This video will go through the process of how you would schedule an exam using the Examity remote proctoring system. So the first thing we'll do is in your class, you will go to modules. Your professor will tell you exactly where to find this, but in this particular case we have an Examity link down at the bottom of our modules area. I'm going to click on Examity and then click on Load Examity in a new window. And now I will be able to click on the link to schedule an exam. Now to review, you should have already set your profile up before you do this. That's the first thing you should do so that you can actually be ready to go in and take your exam. If you haven't done that, I would go ahead and do that first. But now that we're ready to schedule an exam, we simply click on the Schedule Exam link and we're presented with a calendar. And at this point, you just need to decide, well, what day and time do I want to take my exam. Now, for this particular video, the current day is Friday, October the 4th. So let's assume that I want to take my test on my exam tomorrow on the 5th. And I want to take that exam. So notice I click on the 5th here, and then I've got my list of times, and I want to take my exam at 10 a.m. So I double click on 10 a.m. Then I select my course. I would then select my exam. Let's assume lecture test 4 here. And there's my date and my time. I can make changes here to the date and the time if I choose to. I click next. And if all this information is correct, I click confirm. Notice now that I've gotten an error message here that I have scheduled an exam within 48 hours of the current date. Now you can do this, but normally it's going to give you an error because normally you need to schedule your exams further than 48 hours out, and that's so that Examity can schedule their proctors efficiently. But suppose that I do need to take this exam on Saturday. There is an option for you to be able to do that. Notice up here in the upper right, we have on-demand scheduling. Now, if I turn on on-demand scheduling and I go ahead and reschedule this exam for Saturday, it will work. But what you need to know is there will be a fee that you will have to pay, and you'll have to have a credit card ready to do this because you'll pay right here online for the ability to take this exam in a closer time period than 48 hours. Let's assume that I don't need to take my exam within 48 hours, so I can go ahead and turn on-demand scheduling off. In this case, let's suppose I go ahead and back my time to take the test until Monday, October the 7th. So clicking on that date, and then going back and double-clicking on 10 a.m., I'll again select my course. I'll then select my exam, and click Next, and click Confirm, and my exam is scheduled. Now, suppose that you need to come back at some point and you decide that this time and date and time is not going to work for you. And how do you do that? Well, notice up here on our menu at the top we have a reschedule or cancel. So if I decide I want to reschedule this exam to another time, or I want to cancel this exam, I'll simply click on Reschedule Cancel. And notice there's the exam that I just scheduled. I can click on the link to reschedule and cancel it, or cancel it. And I can come here. If I just want to cancel the exam, all I have to do is click the red X button right there. That will cancel the exam. If I want to reschedule it, I simply double click on the exam and I make the changes right here, clicking next and then confirm. So that is all you have to. Suppose I want to change the time to 11 o'clock. Well, then come in here. Select 11 o'clock, if that is a free time. Click Next, click Confirm, and I've rescheduled my exam